Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. This gifting and or banquet and or accolades event is incredible if you can access it. But Kabam misled several summoners who thought they could and then found out on day one that their message of if you were level 40 or Conqueror was indeed incorrect, and that the or should have been an and. Now, honestly, for several summoners that I messaged back and forth, the problem is the level, it's not the progression. And so, I've been messaging specifically, and I did a video about this, but this is a follow-up video, with a summoner who goes by the name Nick Samples, because he talked to me about his girlfriend, Christina, and the frustration that she had accessing this event. Now, we do have good news. She became level 40 this morning. I think she was level 33 at the beginning of the week, and that allowed her to see all of the opportunities for the event that people who qualified saw on day one. Besides, I guess, if you became level 40 today, you may or may not, I guess you technically could have, with like a couple hours left, seen the special greater gifting or greater banquet crystal offer. Though last year we had summoners that did not get to participate in the event still get to purchase 10 crystals for $50. So who knows? Maybe she already saw it. But Nick wanted to pass on this message to those summoners who maybe are in the same position as Christina and want to become level 40, because this is how she did it, and it really made things go fast for her. Step 1, she changed her mastery setup to include 3 points in wisdom. This would have been done from the beginning had there been an and in the original statements and not an or. Step 2, she purchased the 3-day 75% experience points boost for the discounted price of 200 units. Usually it's 400. He said, you would know better, but I'm pretty sure this item has never existed in the game before yesterday. And honestly, Nick, I cannot speak to that because I have never purchased an experience points boost, as I was level 60 since it feels like I came out of the womb. That's obviously satire. He said, total BS that Kabam is openly profiting from their own false advertising, but that was the easiest path forward. Well, Kabam profiting about their false advertising is, I'm pretty sure, a mission statement at the company. Step 3, all units earned were reinvested into full energy refills. Okay, that was smart. So, that means that she purchased an additional 10 full energy refills. That's step 4. Step 5, she had 1 path completed per level. All paths were completed. Level 40 was reached in the middle of the final path of Act 4.1.6. Step 6, this all took about 6 hours. The reason we pushed so hard last night was so that she could purchase the Greater Banquet Bundle to clear solo milestones for half the price. Okay, so I suppose, unlike last year, she could only see it if she did become level 40. In the end, I know they don't have football in Canada, although they do. They do have Canadian football. They have a Canadian football league, man. But after the game starts, the referee doesn't change field goals to 6 points and touchdowns to 3. The rules are the rules once the game begins. Last I checked, this is Marvel Contest of Champions, not Marvel Hunger Games. He said a third grader could not get away with the sort of excuses Kabam has made. Since neither of us will commit to not playing a game we love, we have decided to go zero spending, aka free to play, until July. That is a decent bit of money Kabam won't be getting from them. But he wants to emphasize that we aren't happy to do it. But perhaps we'll take a vacation. Maybe next time Kabam will know better than to be the Grinch or Scrooge on Christmas. He said, should Kabam decide to offer adequate compensation to all affected players, we would consider our spending freeze. The ironic thing is no one won here. They extracted an extra $50 to $100 and lost hundreds in the process. So that was a lot of info, but I do think it is helpful, especially when you consider the experience points boosts that I honestly have never ever thought about. And I guess, was under miscellaneous, maybe? Scrolling down, scrolling down. I don't know. What I do know is that we have a path for people who are struggling to get to this event, but obviously this is also for accounts that were created more than a month ago, which should be most accounts that haven't reached this yet. So, thank you again to Nick and Christina for the info. If this video helps one person, it is a video that justifies its existence.